Hello everybody. It's been 2 months since the last bottom line. Today is Thursday, August 14th. We're exactly 1 month away from the beginning of this unprecedented school year. So I thought I'd drop by and try to make a quick video to try to help. Really, that's, that's the main thing. I hope you've had a great summer so far. There's a lot of information flying around out there about what school is going to look like in a month. So I wanted to go over the communication that we have currently, what I know for sure, and a little bit about what to expect pretty soon. The first thing I want to get to right away is if you have not been there, you should visit our district website. Our district is really doing a good job of putting as much information on our district website as possible. So this is the entry page. If you scroll down, the very first thing is what's happening around Springfield Public Schools. These return to learn updates. So this is the most updated information session. If you click on this, I'm going to go over this with you. You should have all gotten an email if you get district emails with this information in it. However, if you don't have that email, you can go right to the district website, click on this link, and it will take you directly to really the email that was sent out. I'm going to go over this in a couple minutes. So the district website is a huge resource, and I really, really recommend that you visit it often if you're interested in what's going on. They're going to update this a lot, and you can go across the top for quick links right to different areas that you're going to find useful. The second site, SPS Online, this is the online program through our district that is K-12 online only all year. It's a separate online program than what you're going to see with Springfield High School at the start of the year. So as you clearly know, hopefully by now, we are going to start the year online, and you're going to have a schedule, and there's going to be a lot more information about how to access those classes and what to expect. But we're going to start online because it's not quite safe yet to return to school. SPS Online, however, is not the same thing. It is a district program, but it's all online all the time, and you would be working with different teachers, not your teachers in Springfield High School. These are district teachers that work only for SPS Online. If you're interested in enrolling in SPS Online, you can go to this website, you can fill out an enrollment packet and read about as much as you want. Yeah, here's the enrollment application. You can read about all their academics at the high school level and try to get a sense of, here's their offerings. If you click on that, there's a whole host of offerings that you can get into. Okay, that's SPS Online, and that is for online all the time. And I'll put their link under the description in this video. Okay, so once again, district website has all the information that's coming out as much as possible for us. Okay, and then if you're interested in SPS Online for full-time online all year, then this is the program and this is the enrollment site. And they have contact information as well. Okay, so I'm going to actually go into the Return to Learn site. This is part of the district website. It really focuses on the COVID stuff, like what are we doing about it? What's our plan? What's going to happen in the schools once we go back? Okay, this is where they update all that. And then if you keep scrolling, you get that August 13th update. Let's go to that. So this is an email that was sent out yesterday. But again, if you don't get the emails, you can go to the site. It really focuses on a couple things. Key dates coming up right here. For returning students and new students, registration begins next week, August 19th. Everything's going to be online this year. So at Springfield High School, we used to do this in person. You used to come in. It was one day. We'd be there all day in the gym. You would get your schedule, you would get your picture taken, you do all sorts of things, right? And then you'd leave. Well, this year is going to look different. We're going to send out a form, or we're going to put up a form on the district website. You can come access it on the 19th, and you fill out the form, you submit it, and that's it for now. There's no pictures, there's no locker assignments, there's nothing else. That you're not going to get your class schedule, as far as I know. We have a lot of work to do. Counselors have a lot of work to do on schedules because they're going to look different starting the year online. So it's really about collecting accurate information from you guys and making sure everything in the system is accurate, and also what you're interested in, what options you're interested in. Are you interested in coming back to the school, whether it be online in a hybrid model where we're both online and in the school, or certainly when it becomes clear and safe, back to school, essentially full-time? Or are you interested in SPS Online, full-time, out of the school, out of Springfield High School, but online all the time? And kind of gives us an idea of how many of you will be coming back and how many of you will be going online. Okay, so that's August 19th next week. We'll have more information about that soon. Week of August 31st, and I don't know much about this, but you'll be getting some information about technology and instruction materials distribution. So things like laptops if you need them, Wi-Fi help, and any other instructional materials that may go out to students. September 14th, like I said, is the first day of school for all students. Springfield High School, from what I understand, will start online. Okay, and as soon as Lane County Public Health tells us essentially it's safe for students to go back with certain metrics that I'll go over in a second, then I believe at a natural breaking point in the quarter or the semester, we will try to reintegrate students back in, and we can go over that in more detail soon. Okay, registration information, again, beginning August 19th. So here's some links from the site with a student enrollment packet, a new student enrollment packet versus a returning. And you can get an idea by clicking on this, if you're a returning student, on what the form looks like and how to fill it out. It looks like a lot of information, but believe it or not, it's not everything's going to be applicable to you. So it's not as bad as it looks. Keep going down, and this is kind of getting into the health and wellness protocols. This is kind of what to expect when we go back to the school site. Okay, you got bullet points of here about what we've done to prepare. So things like screening stations and contact tracing, school maps that identify the flow of student traffic. Classrooms are going to be probably 15 students on average, all the way up to 18, depending on the space. There's going to be tons of sanitizing stations all over the place. There's a new air purification system that's being put in. There's going to be a lot more physical barriers that kind of keep people separated in close quarters. So, for example, in an office, you might see big plastic shields so that when you go up, you won't necessarily be, close to any particular person. There may be physical barriers in high traffic areas. Okay, transportation. If you're interested in what transportation is going to look like, it's there. I apologize. My kids are running around. And then really,
I'm not running around.
I know. And then here's what I really wanted to focus on as far as like when are kids going back? When is it safe, according to the public health department, to go back? So this is kind of the update. If you check out this little schematic over here, it tells you as of this week, we've had a total of 606 total positive cases in Lane County, which gives us 18 per 100,000 people. And then there is a 1.7% test positivity rate. That means out of 100 people, 1.7 will test positive, which is nice and low, believe it or not. So when can kids come back? They can come back when we have 3 straight weeks, 7-day periods, with 10 positive cases per 100,000 people or less, again, for 3 weeks in a row. And there has to be a less than 5% test positivity rate. So the test positivity rate's good right now, but 18's too high. We want that number at 10 or lower for 3 straight weeks. And then at that point, we can make the call. Okay, now we can get kids back to school in a hybrid model. So every week, we're looking at these numbers. And once those numbers dip low enough for 3 weeks in a row, we are good. Some say we're good. At least Lane County Public Health says we're good. And so that's the metric we're gunning for at the moment. Right now, we're not there yet, so we're going to be starting online. So this is why you keep coming back and you pay attention to these updates once a week. And that's all I'm going to say for now. And if you're disappointed I don't have more information, I'm sorry. But at least right now we're trying to get information out to you. So hang in there. We will give more information each week, and as needed, we'll get information out to you. Make sure you register next week. Look for the links online. We'll probably be doing an auto dialer too to make sure that everybody's aware. If you have questions, reach out. You can email me, you can email your counselor, and we'll do the best we can. We'll see you guys later.